I would say one thing I've seen is a better appreciation of the need to have a return on investment in a project, some quantification of the financials. How do I figure out what that is? But just the fact that I now know that it's an important aspect of a project, figuring out what project you get involved with, evaluating the success of the project down the road. I'm starting to see that, and that's a fantastic development. I also think communications, I would say, confidence, maybe it's a subset of confidence, but project management training is giving people the tools to work with people that aren't normally the people they work with. So they're not in their department, they're not in their domain, but it's a way to reach out and get them involved in a common goal.
They get to work with people that they wouldn't have otherwise met. They found out the company has skill sets that they wouldn't have otherwise known, and they now have a person to go talk to if they have a question about a specific topic. It's much easier and more quick if you know someone's already a subject matter expert or is working on a specific project. So just the fact that we're doing it with groups of people and they're getting to discuss their projects with each other.
They get the big picture a little bit better. They understand the relationship of their project to other people, and they can see that in a slightly better light than I think they've seen in the past. They think about the fact that if they make a change here, how it affects who needs to be talked to and who needs to weigh in on these projects. Because even though we are made up of smaller entities, we also are working towards a common goal, right?
The thought process, so understanding, who's involved in a project, the ROI behind the project, what the risks are, all of those things that you go through when you develop your project plan are really important that our employees are thinking about. And then most importantly, the opportunity to build connections. I think that's incredibly key. So having this internally with people that you work with, maybe not on day to day, is really important and valuable to building those relationships and connections across the organization.
We want all employees to become proficient at project management, but some are going to rise up and be really leaders in project management going forward. And the more we have those seated throughout the organization, the more they bring along the whole company, the more they reinforce the culture and just help make sure that's a part of our day-to-day existence.